Let's say you show up to a studio session, thinking you're about to talk business, contracts, music, money, but instead, you walk in and something feels off. You're not just meeting one person. There are multiple people there. The energy is different. Then suddenly, weapons are pulled out. And now, you're not there to negotiate anymore. You're being pressured. According to federal prosecutors, this is what happened in a case involving rapper Pooh Shiesty. Authorities allege that what started as a business meeting turned into an armed robbery and kidnapping situation, and reports say Gucci Mane was connected to that meeting. So now the real question is, how does something like this even happen? According to federal prosecutors, this all allegedly took place in early 2026. A studio session was set up in Dallas. The purpose of that meeting was supposed to be business, a contract-related situation. But prosecutors say, once the victims arrived, everything changed. They allege that multiple individuals were involved. Weapons, including an assault-style firearm, were present, and the victims were not free to leave. At some point, authorities claim that one of the victims was forced to sign documents under pressure, not voluntarily, not through negotiation, but under threat, and it didn't stop there. According to the case, prosecutors also allege robbery. They say items were taken, including jewelry, watches, cash. So now this isn't just a contract issue anymore. It's not even just a dispute. It's allegedly armed robbery, coercion, and kidnapping. All tied to what was supposed to be a business meeting. Now think about that for a second. This wasn't a public argument. It wasn't a social media beef. It wasn't something that happened in the streets randomly. According to authorities, this was planned. A meeting was set. People showed up expecting one thing and walked into something completely different. And that's what makes this situation hit different. Now here's where it gets deeper. Because prosecutors believe this situation was tied to a business dispute, more specifically, a contract situation involving label ties. And if that's true, then this wasn't random at all. This was about control, ownership, and getting out of a deal. And this is the part people don't like to talk about. The music industry runs on contracts, and those contracts decide everything. Who owns the music? Who gets paid? Who controls the future? So if an artist feels stuck in a deal, that's not a small problem. That's millions of dollars on the line. And when you mix that kind of pressure with ego, with reputation, with real money involved, situations can escalate fast. Because now it's not just business anymore. It becomes personal. And according to federal authorities, that's exactly what happened here. What started as a meeting allegedly turned into a situation where people were held, threatened, forced into actions they didn't agree to, all inside a studio, all tied to a contract situation. So when people look at this case and just call it crazy, they're missing the bigger picture, because the headline is just the result. The real story is everything leading up to it. The deal, the disagreement, the pressure. And once you start looking at it like that, you realize something. This isn't just one situation. It's what can happen when business, money, and the music industry collide.